great.
So as you just saw, I went off. I had a little bit of an accident in the R32 GTR. This car is the same car that I've posted previously on my channel, and 2 months ago, I was at Pine View Run in Syracuse at a track day and slipped off of the brake pedal, went into a berm. So now, 2 months later, we're here at Mr. Best Wrench in Grand Island, New York, checking out the progress. Luckily, I had track insurance, and the insurance is covering all of the repairs that need to be done to the Skyline. And our friends at Mr. Best Wrench have been kind enough to take on this project, and we'll walk you through what's going on. So as you can see, most of the damage to the car occurred in the front passenger side quarter, which is actually the left side, given this is a right-hand drive car. And basically, a lot of the suspension components are being repaired or being replaced. The coilover has remained intact. There's no damage to that, luckily. But a new headlight was required, a new side marker, and of course, we'll show you the broken bumper, a complete new bumper, and lower bumper skirt. It was a accident that probably occurred about 40 miles an hour, so there was some significant damage. The front crash bar is completely replaced. That was all bent up. Among other things, the list goes on. So as you can see, this is the bumper that was on the car. Quite a bit of damage to that. The lower skirt completely cracked and ripped off there, and cracked basically right through the car. This is the crash bar here. Pretty bent up, as you can see. And the headlight that was on the car basically cracked, and you can hear lots of dirt and debris and broken glass in there. We lucked out with the fender. As you can see here, it's already been to the body shop a little bit, and that's getting worked out. This is the other piece of the bumper there that's broken off. Some suspension bits. This is the new side skirt piece that is going to be replaced. That'll be painted. Lots more suspension parts here. Things have already been ordered. Some things we're just waiting to get. The nature of this car being very rare and from Japan, it's very difficult to get some of this stuff. That's the side marker light for the front headlight. And as you can see here, some more suspension bits that have been pulled off of the car. So, again, when you crash a car, this is my first experience crashing a car, but a lot of things get bent and moved around, and until you start taking it apart, you don't really know what's broken and what needs to be replaced. So that's the process that's happening now, 2 months later after the accident, and it will continue to happen. We'll go back to the car over here. You can see they are going to take this to a frame shop and have them work on pulling all of this section of the car out, straightening and reinforcing and strengthening it. And, it's going to take time, but that's part of the process, and that's what happens. These are the consequences of going to the track. This is why you go to the track, and this is why some people don't go to the track. The biggest takeaway that I'm trying to remind myself of is it was going to happen eventually, whether it be in this car or in a different car. It was going to happen. You play with fire, you get burned, and you got to try and have the most positive attitude that you can, because, more than anything, the most important thing, I'm okay. I was sore for a little bit, but my neck is okay. I was wearing a Hans device, and it's just a car. It will be fixed, and parts will be replaced, and hopefully when the entire repair is done, it will be better than it was prior to the accident. I trust Adam and the guys here at Mr. Best Wrench so much to make sure that this is done properly, and that's what they're going to do. So 2 months later, here we are. There has been a lot of progress made with the rebuilding of this amazing R32, and there's still a lot left to go. But most important thing is that it will be fixed, and we will get it back out on the track, back out on the street, and enjoy it, because it's meant to be driven, and that's what happens. You go out and drive it and you make mistakes. I will keep the updates coming as we learn more about this car, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.